Sometimes, you wake up one day and feel strange inside. Nothing is wrong, but nothing feels right either. The dreams that once excited you now feel distant. The goals that once gave you purpose no longer move your heart. And you start wondering, why does my old life feel so small now? This is not confusion. This is not failure. This is growth happening quietly inside you. You didn't change suddenly. You didn't become ungrateful. You didn't lose your way. You outgrew the version of yourself that created those dreams. The old you wanted survival. The new you wants meaning. The old you wanted to be accepted. The new you wants to be authentic. And when this shift happens, life feels uncomfortable, because the old life no longer fits your soul. You may still have the same room, the same job, the same people. But inside, you are no longer the same. And that is why you feel restless. Because your spirit is asking for more. Not more things. Not more money. Not more attention. More truth. More alignment. More peace. You are not lost. You are standing between who you were and who you are becoming. And that space feels lonely, confusing, and painful. But it is also where every powerful transformation begins. There was a time when you wanted things so badly that you were willing to chase them. You wanted approval. You wanted success. You wanted to feel like you mattered. So you built a life around those desires. You chose certain paths. You accepted certain people. You tolerated certain situations. And for a while, it worked. But now, those same things don't excite you anymore. The messages don't feel the same. The conversations feel empty. The achievements feel hollow. And you think, why am I no longer happy with what I once prayed for? Because you didn't pray from your soul back then. You prayed from your wounds. You asked for things that would make you feel worthy. Not things that would make you feel peaceful. And now that you are healing, those old desires no longer match you. You don't crave noise anymore. You crave depth. You don't crave being seen. You crave being understood. You don't crave being needed. You crave being free. So your old life feels distant. Because it was built for a version of you that no longer exists. And that is not something to be sad about. That is something to be honored. Because it means you are finally becoming who you were always meant to be. When you outgrow your old life, the first thing you feel is not freedom. It is loneliness. Because the people who knew the old you don't recognize the new you. You speak differently. You react differently. You no longer enjoy the same things. And suddenly, you feel like a stranger in places that once felt like home. You may start pulling away. You may stop explaining yourself. You may feel misunderstood. But this is not because something is wrong with you. It is because you are no longer vibrating at the same level. You can't stay in conversations that drain your spirit. You can't pretend to care about things that don't matter to your soul anymore. So you choose silence. Not because you are broken, but because you are becoming aware. Awareness changes everything. It makes you see what you once ignored. It makes you feel what you once avoided. And that awareness creates distance. But that distance is making space for people, experiences, and energy that actually match who you are now. You didn't lose anyone. You made room for yourself. Once, there was a small bird that lived inside a golden cage. The cage was beautiful. It was safe. It had food and comfort. But one day, the bird started feeling something strange inside. It wasn't hunger. It wasn't fear. It was a quiet knowing that the sky was calling it. Every day, the bird looked beyond the bars and felt its wings grow restless. The cage had not changed, but the bird had. What once felt like protection now felt like a prison. And one morning, when the door was left open, the bird hesitated. Because freedom is beautiful, but it is also unknown. Still, it stepped out. The air felt different. The world felt wide. The sky felt terrifying and alive. And as it flew, it realized something powerful: the cage was never bad. It was just meant for a smaller version of the bird. You are that bird. Your old life was not wrong. It was just built for who you were then. Now your wings are bigger. And the sky is waiting. You didn't become difficult. You didn't become cold. You didn't become distant for no reason. You became aware. You became aware of what drains you. You became aware of what feels fake. You became aware of what costs you your peace. And once awareness arrives, you cannot go back. You cannot unsee what you've seen. You cannot unknow what you now know. So the places that once felt normal now feel heavy. The conversations that once felt fun now feel empty. The dreams that once felt exciting now feel shallow. Not because they are bad, but because they are no longer true to you. You are craving depth now. Truth. Stillness. Meaning. And that is why you feel out of place. You are not lost. You are being refined. Life is slowly removing everything that is not aligned with your real self. And yes, it hurts. But it also sets you free. Outgrowing your old life does not only change what you leave behind, it changes who you are becoming. And that can be scary. Because the old version of you was familiar. Even if it was unhappy, it was known. The new you feels powerful, but unknown. So sometimes, you try to go back. Back to old habits. Old people. Old patterns. Not because they were good, but because they were comfortable. But your soul doesn't feel safe there anymore. You feel tension. Restlessness. A quiet sadness. That is your inner self saying, this is not who you are anymore. You are learning to stand alone. To choose peace over approval. To choose truth over comfort. And that requires courage. You are not losing yourself. You are meeting yourself. Something strange begins to happen. When you outgrow your old life, you stop wanting what everyone else wants. You no longer chase attention, validation, drama. You start craving quiet mornings, deep conversations, inner peace. Your definition of success changes. Success is no longer being admired, it is being at peace. Success is no longer having everything, it is needing less. You realize that a calm heart is more valuable than a loud life. And slowly, your energy shifts. You attract fewer people, but better ones. You do fewer things, but more meaningful ones. This is not emptiness. This is alignment. Something strange begins to happen. When you outgrow your old life, you stop wanting what everyone else wants. You no longer chase attention, validation, drama. You start craving quiet mornings, deep conversations, inner peace. Your definition of success changes. Success is no longer being admired, it is being at peace. Success is no longer having everything, it is needing less. You realize that a calm heart is more valuable than a loud life. And slowly, your energy shifts. You attract fewer people, but better ones. You do fewer things, but more meaningful ones. This is not emptiness. This is alignment. One day, quietly, you begin to notice something. You no longer miss your old life. Not the old dreams. Not the old people. Not the old version of you. What once felt like loss now feels like release. You realize that you didn't lose anything important. You simply outgrew what no longer served you. The confusion fades. The restlessness quiets. Even the loneliness begins to feel sacred. You start seeing patterns you never noticed before. Connections you never understood. Moments that felt meaningless now make sense. You understand that every closed door was guiding you to an open one. Every ending was preparing a beginning. Every challenge was shaping your strength. And slowly, you feel a sense of peace you never felt in the old life. Not a loud happiness, but a quiet knowing A knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Becoming exactly who you are meant to be. You outgrew the old life. Because your soul is ready for something far greater. You have outgrown the life you once wanted. You have shed the old dreams, the old people, the old version of yourself. And now, you are standing in a new place. A place that feels uncertain, but also alive. A place that challenges you, but awakens your soul. A place that asks you to trust yourself, and the universe. You are no longer chasing approval. You are no longer seeking validation. You are no longer trying to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. Instead, you are choosing freedom. You are choosing truth. You are choosing yourself. And that is the greatest courage of all, to outgrow, to let go, and to embrace the unknown. Was never wrong. It was just preparing you for a life that is real. A life that is yours. A life that finally fits your soul. So breathe deeply, and step fully into the new you. The journey is not over. It has only just begun. And everything you are meant to find, awaits you there.